All right, so if you're learning Portuguese, I bet you've bumped into two tiny words that cause some major headaches. Por and para. Yeah, they both seem to mean for in English, but they are so not the same. In this explainer, we're going to clear this up for good. So here's the real problem, right? In English, we use for, well, everything. But in Portuguese, nope. That one little word gets split into two, por and para. And that's exactly where most English speakers get tangled up. But don't you worry, we're about to make this super simple. So are you ready to finally get this once and for all? Awesome. Let's dive in, starting with para. First up, let's meet para. I want you to think of para as the goal setter. Seriously, this little nickname helps a ton. Para is all about the end point. Think final destination, the main purpose, or a hard deadline. It's always looking ahead to a specific goal. You see, para is the word that answers all those questions about a final outcome. Questions like, where are you going? Who is this for? What's the purpose of this? Or by when does this need to be done? If your sentence is answering one of those, chances are you're going to need para. Okay, let's see how this actually works. Talking about a physical destination, you'd say, vai para o Brasil. Giving a gift to someone, the final recipient, o presente é para ela. Or maybe you have a specific objective, like you study para passar no exame, in order to pass. And for a deadline, a tarefa é para amanhã. See the pattern? In every single one of these, para is pointing straight to the end result. And now for the other half of the puzzle, por. Let's call this one the journey taker. If para is all about the destination, por is all about the trip itself, the reason you're going, how long it takes, and what you're exchanging along the way. So the big idea here is that PRR is focused on the process. It's not so worried about the finish line. Instead, it's telling you the why, the how, or the how long behind an action. It's all about the journey. Let's look at some examples, shall we? For the motive or reason behind something. Fiz isso por amor. I did it out of love. For the duration of an activity. Trabalhei por 3 horas. For an exchange or a price. Comprei isso por 10 reais. And for the means or method, envio o documento por email. Notice how every single one describes a part of the process, not the final goal. Okay, now for the main event. This is where things can get a little tricky, especially when we're talking about time and objectives. So let's put por and para head to head and really see the difference. Let's tackle time, because this is a big one. On one side, you've got para setting a future deadline. A tarefa é para amanhã. That means the homework is due by tomorrow. It's a finish line. But on the other side, por is all about duration. Trabalhei por 3 horas. That means I worked for a period of 3 hours. So para is the endpoint on the calendar. Por is how long the journey took. And what about goals? Now, this one's a little more subtle, but it's super important. On the left, para gives us a direct objective. Estuda para aprender português. I'm studying with the specific goal to learn Portuguese. It answers what for. But look at the right. Por explains the underlying motivation. Estudo por interest na cultura. I'm studying because of my interest. That answers why. It's the final purpose versus the initial reason. So before we put this to the test, let's do a super quick recap. Just remember, para points to the end, the final goal, the destination, the deadline, and por explains the journey, the cause, the motivation, the duration, the method. Got it? All right, that's enough theory. You know the best way to really get this is by actually doing it. So, it's quiz time. Let's see if you can pick the right word. Okay, first one up. Este presente é... você. So, what do you think? Are we talking about a final destination for the gift, like a recipient? Or are we explaining a reason? And the answer is... para. Este presente é para você. You are the recipient, the final destination of this gift. Awesome job if you got that one right. Okay, next question. Trabalhei, 3 horas ontem. Think about it. Are we setting a deadline here, or are we talking about how long the work lasted? You got it, it's POR. Trabalhei por 3 horas ontem. We're talking about the duration of the work, the length of that journey, not a deadline. Perfect. And for the last one, estudo. Melhorar meu português. Is improving your Portuguese the ultimate goal of your studying, or is it the underlying reason you started? And the correct answer is... para. Estudo para melhorar meu português. Improving your Portuguese is the final goal, the objective you are working towards. Fantastic work. And there you have it, your final cheat sheet. Just burn this into your brain. PAR equals the goal, and POR equals the journey. Seriously, thinking about it like that just simplifies the whole thing. It'll help you nail the right word almost every single time. So that's the big secret, really. It's not about memorizing a bunch of boring rules. It's about getting the feel for it. PAR for the goal, POR for the journey. Now the ball's in your court. The next step is to actually listen for it when people are talking, and more importantly, try it out yourself. So I gotta ask, how are you gonna use por and para in your very next Portuguese conversation? Hey, thanks for joining me for this.